Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. We're back with another video. I've had a few weeks off, I feel fresh and ready to go. Before I start this video, obviously it's a big video as you can see by the title. The microphone on my phone is still slightly broke, but it will be 100% fixed for the new season. So hopefully you guys can bear with it for now, and I'll be getting it fixed very soon. If you do want to enjoy this video and the return of consistent uploads, we'll try to be uploading a minimum of once a week up to the start of the brand new season. Please hit the like button. Can we hit 20 likes on this video? We'll go little and simple. 20 likes on this video. And if you are new, subscribe on the road to 3,000 subscribers. I've got a big video coming out Saturday, and obviously this video today because the announcement has just dropped. But yeah, let's get into this video. Obviously, we've known for quite a while that we were getting a new head coach. We knew who it was going to be, but Barnsley have finally announced it. Barnsley announced Michael Duff as the Reds' first team head coach. So we've announced the ex-Cheltenham manager as our head coach for the new season up until 2025, which is what the contract is. Hopefully he can stick this one out, unlike all the other managers that leave after 1 or 2 years. But I've got the article here. I'm going to read through it. I've just also watched the interview, which is basically this article, but I'm going to read it for you guys in case you haven't seen it. And I'm going to give you my opinions, and I also want you to show up your opinions of what you think on this appointment in the comments. So firstly, we're going to read the article that Barnsley have posted, and then I'll give you my opinions on the appointment of the new manager after I do that. In the South Yorkshire sunshine, Barnsley have appointed Michael Duff, and he's took his first seat in the dugout. These are a few quotes by him. I'll let you know which bits he says. He says, "I'm not fly by night, I'm here, I'm all in. It was such a big decision to uproot the family and do all these sorts of things, so hopefully I can make it work." When I watched the interview, one thing he mentioned was he's only been at 2 clubs in 27 years. He could have stayed at Cheltenham and had a job for life, but he's come here, big decision to move his family up, so hopefully he can be committed and stay here for what his contract stays. Signing a 3-year deal with the Reds, the 44-year-old is making himself at home after joining. Just his 3rd club in both his playing and managerial career. Like I said, 2 clubs in a long time. He says, "I'm really looking forward to it. It's taken a little bit of time to get things done and box things off, but now I'm here in the stadium wearing the kit. I can't wait to get going and meet the players." Duff joins the Reds off the back of a successful spell at Cheltenham Town, winning Sky Bet League 2 promotion in the Sky Bet League 2. And recording the Robins' highest ever finish in Sky Bet League 1 after finishing 15th. Amassing over 500 games as a player, manager with Cheltenham made the decision to leave a tough one for the Northern Ireland coach to join us. "I've had 2 football clubs in 27 years. To leave the club I was at, my family was based there, so there were a lot of decisions to be made from a family point of view. I didn't want to outstay my welcome. I live in Cheltenham, my family will live in Cheltenham for the rest of their lives, so I wanted to make sure I left at the right time, and I think I did." So he's saying there he's made big commitments to come and join us. The opportunity came around to manage a club size of this. You don't hear many people saying that about Barnsley very often, so that's good. "I'm ambitious, I want to progress. I just saw it as the next step, and I think me and the club can work hand in hand to hopefully move forward again. It's a natural progression. If you look at the size of the club, look at the attendances, look at the history. I've been here as a player many times speaking to the board. They were ambitious. Obviously, it needs a bit of shake-up in terms of realigning everything again. I think there's been a little bit of disconnection between the community and the club, so at least he can see as an outsider what's really been going on with us fans and the club the past couple of seasons. I'm fully aware of all those things, and I think I can come in and hopefully do what I did at Cheltenham in terms of tie it all together and move this club forward." So looking positive as he's already looking at getting fans and the club back in connection like we used to be. So that's good to see. "One thing I can guarantee is that there will be sweat on the shirt," he affirmed. That's what we want. That's what we were known at for Cheltenham. I spent 15 years at Burnley. I think it's a very similar type of club. I think the community is a very similar type. One thing the supporters want to see is the players running around giving everything for the badge. So if we can do that, obviously you want to play nice football and the other bits that come with it, but this has to be the start. So that's a lot what we were missing last season. Hard work, sweating in the shirt, determination despite the result. That's what he wants to see. That's what fans want to see. So it's looking promising, and he speaks very well from what I've read and seen so far. "I've had a few conversations with Martin, because obviously he knows Martin Devaney. I've known Martin close for 25 years when I was a player at Cheltenham in the late 90s. He was a young lad at Coventry, but we knew each other and crossed paths. So that's good that he's got a connection with Martin Devaney already. Someone in the dugout that he will be working with when obviously he joins us." Here he is talking about his experience, which is what we've been looking for, an English experienced manager talking about it here. I've played in the top 8 divisions. I've seen every level. I've seen low non-league. I've played in Premier League. I've played international football. I've seen all different types of egos, different types of abilities, and I think it has helped me cross divides. Ultimately, I'm here for the players. I'm here to improve the players. The 11 that are on the pitch are the most important. It's not about me. It's not about them. The club is the most important part. But if I can help them and they all stick together and they win a few games, it looks good for me, it looks good for the club, and ultimately it looks good for them. It's always a two-way street, and that's what I'm here to try and do. So straight away, it is concentrating on the 11 that he's got on the pitch. He knows that it's determined. Here he goes on to talk about the league and like the abilities in it. It's a tough league, he stressed. It's a split league. There's 2 leagues in the league. You look at the teams that never made the playoffs last year. You're looking at Portsmouth, Charlton, Ipswich, Oxford. They're big clubs with big budgets. There needs to be realism. We've been relegated out of the Championship, so we'll just get promoted again. There's 3 or 4 clubs that never made the top 6 last year, so it's a really tough league. Most importantly, we need to connect everything together, get everybody's noses pointing in the right direction, and hopefully the results will come. Great attitude, to be fair, because most people do expect once you go down to go straight back up. So obviously we know there's some big clubs in League One that have been stuck in there many years. Like it took Sunderland 5-6 years to get out. Obviously they're finally out now. It's going to be tough for us, and at least he realises that it won't be a straight bounce back if things don't get sorted out correctly. And he finished off with, hopefully I can grow the club and we can grow together. That's what I did as a player coming through the leagues at Cheltenham. I did it at Burnley in terms of 3 promotions into the Premier League with the club from when I went in to when I left it. I'm not saying that was down to me, but I was a big part of the project. I don't want to be here for just 5 minutes. I'm fully invested and want to make it work. So some very positive comments. Obviously everyone can say good stuff like that in the first interview. Is what happens when he gets in that boardroom and actually makes some decisions and out on the pitch later in the season. But a lot of people go out and say Michael Duff was the first choice person. Personally, when Ash Baggy got sacked back in April, I think it was, I had no clue who were going to come in. I personally thought it was going to be another foreign random guy that we didn't know. So to get an English, well, he's British, should we say, because he's Northern Irish. He's had that much experience playing and that much experience managing. It's the type of manager on our budget that's realistic. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Speaking to a few Cheltenham fans, have mentioned that the other year they was League 2 down bottom, relegation scrapping. He took them over, built them up, got them promoted out of League 2. I think they won the league that year above Bolton. The year Bolton got promoted after they got relegated out of League 1. And then last year they finished 15th, beating some big clubs the likes of Sunderland and all them. So he's done very good with, no offence to any Cheltenham fans watching this, but a smaller budget and a smaller size club to us. So he's done works with what he's had to work with. So I'm looking forward to it. But there's not much more to say about the manager. We've read what he's had to do. We've looked into a bit of him. He obviously plays a 3-5-2, pressing from the front, which is what we like to do over at Ismail, where we were very successful. Hopefully he might be able to bring over a few players that have performed well for him this year. We're not sure, we will see. My only downside to it is he's been named as the head coach and not the manager. Him being the head coach, I don't know if that gives him less say in signings or what, or if it's just a term, or if it actually means more than what we think. But he is our new head coach going into next season, and hopefully the near future. And hopefully he can get this club back to where we belong in the Championship. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, guys, after a few weeks off. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I've got a video on Saturday, unless we miraculously sign someone before that, which I doubt it. A video on Saturday, and then hopefully continuous uploads with any signings we make in between. If there's any other videos you want me to do, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm open to any ideas. Want to get some content back out for you guys going into the new season. So please let me know. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being back. If you're back on this video after a few weeks off, you're great. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.